Present day, their Bunkton is waiting for the CEO and other lead staff, and at the exact time, door open, revealing Park Chan-yeol and his behind back. Taehyung shockingly get up. He was not expecting them, but he smiled that he get meet them. They Jen, how Jen, can you start the meeting? Said coldly to their manager. He just ignored Taehyung. Taehyung smiled for like it is sad this best friend didn't talk to him after a long time meeting. Hope, what happened? You know him? Hope. Then why don't he talk with him? They just check it. He don't know. I hope it's okay. Big, our production manager and main designer still didn't come, so can you wait a bit? Professionally asked Chen and others. They nodded. Chen and Big didn't even look at them, but they talked with other members as a formality, and there was upset that they talked with everyone but not with him. And rooms, their employees was a little bit surprised because it's not the way they behave with artists, and they just look down and Namjoon and their manager talking about they're also listening and telling their opinion, but Taehyung was zoning out. Now he's feeling like life is very hard until you explain everything to everyone because no one is gonna understand you nor try to figure it out your inside. Soon the door opened and he didn't look up until he didn't listen to the familiar voice. JK, hello everyone, and I apologize that I'm late. I'm sorry. He bowed and sat beside Beck, tugging his hand shield. Looking straight with his cold face, Taehyung, another BTS members, is shocked and after seeing Jungkook. It was unexpected, and the main fact, he didn't spare any look to Taehyung, who was still in daze. He was happy and emotional too. After so long, he's seeing his princess, his love. Taehyung's eyes get teary because of happiness. He was about to get up and influence the younger in his tight arms and tell him that how much he missed him, but the other didn't show it any reaction. Right? They don't go. Whispered while grabbing his hands, who looked at him confusedly. They why him? He's Jungkook, my friend, who was talking with Big and Chan with a small smile and tears-filled eyes. I know they look at the place where every employees are here and also your friends and your I think they will feel uncomfortable if you talk with him now and something personal. They what if saying said in low voice when the reality hit him. They don't have the same comfort zone now. And trust me, I'll make sure that you can talk with him, but not now. After complete this meeting, okay? I know they you're longing for him. They ignored Tini and looked down to hide his moisture eyes. Chen, excuse me, grabbed everyone's attention who are talking differently. Everyone look up. Let's start the progress and meet our main designer and production manager, Jun Jokuk. He said and Jokuk bowed a little. They look at him but still didn't look at him. He signed heavily and looked down, playing with his figure. JK, thank you all for accepting our offer. I'm sure you will love to work with us. Our company's design and fashion sense with lots of impact in new generation. And this generation is in love with you youngsters like you all. He said in everything looking at RM as he knew he is the leader. We are also grateful to work with this company and we'll try to give our best, right? He looked at their members and others nodded with smile, except Taehyung was just looking at Jungkook and waiting for the meeting end. He replied, wondered that the younger changed a lot. The boy who always talked cutely and threw tantrums on everyone, all the change talking professionally, stay sitting with cold face like pretending something. After lots of confusion, the meeting ended and every employees went out. Only Chan Baek with his member JK stayed. Him didn't waste time to go to Joker and hug him while his happy tears are falling without permission. Kokai missed him so much, tightly hugging him. All the Bangtan members shook it. Chan Baek looked at each other. Jen about to tell something, but Beck stopped him and dragged him outside. British members and manager also left. Taehyung was hugging him like no tomorrow. He pulled away and caressed his cheek, leaned forward to kiss his forehead, but Jungkook pushed him, not rashly but not softly too, and stared at him blankly. JK, Mr. Kim, stay in your words. Are you still angry on me? I'm sorry, I could not able to meet you. JK, what are you talking about? Why'll you meet me? We don't even know each other. Taehyung stumbled. Tried to grab Jungkook's hand, but he yanked him. JK, I'm getting late, Mr. Kim. See you at work, he said and left him with Darius, who just sat in the chair helplessly. Jungkook came back to his cabin after locking it and dropped himself on his chair. He knew he had to face him, but still he was not ready. This is the reason he don't look at the young. He knew his heart can't control when it's come to him. It will desire something which he can't give. This is the reason he didn't push him when he hugged him the same warmth of love that he was waiting. For years he badly wanted to submit himself, wanted to cry his heart out, complained to him about his carelessness, his ignorance, his sudden leave, which broke him completely. He wanted to hug back there. He wanted to feel the warmth of the soft kiss, which he did. and the unstoppable tears started falling from his eyes. He don't want to cry for someone who left him, who don't care about him, but it's also true that he loves the same person more passionately and see the person behaving all normally, like it's just a small things for him. Maybe it's small, but for him it's a scare which he can give never be removed. He don't want to fall for this innocent and confused eyes which he can deny. All the painful memories start to come in his mind. He waited for the elder very badly every day and night. He lost everything, but still he wanted to stay strong for him. He wanted to restore his chase and but could not find anyone. So when someone knocked on the door, he wiped his face and fixed himself and sat straight. He get up and unlocked the door, revealing his victory. JK, what is the time now? He asked in string voice. The on globe. Secretly, I'm sorry, sir. Actually, I was finding flowers for you. JK found that when into her hands, there was a baby flowers, making him annoyed and get angry. Did I ask you that? Go and bring me these sheets. Secretly, sir, I thought you liked it, said trembling fear. Jackie, you know what? Just fuck up from here. I don't make me more angry. Said in calming anger. Okay, she have a kinder crush on Cookie. That's but Jackie don't have any, so never did it to with him. Every member is comforting him, who was now crying on his shoulder. Relax, Thing. Everything will be fine. Just give him some time. But RM him why he is not understanding when he knows everything. So maybe he's just angry. Let's wait for some time. Taehyung, don't give up, okay? Change everything because of that bastard. If we found him now, then see how I believe can angry and laugh at him. We could really support his friends in his life. It would be less. He should call them family. They are only understanding. Hobby. Okay, guys, that's our manager is calling us. BTS are at outside company. There are some fans come recognize them with a mask and hat too. So they are just giving autographs to them and talking, but they don't know someone was also watching everything. Then feels an eye pressing on himself. He immediately looked up and found the boys who get panicked because of the sudden act. As their eyes met, the younger one immediately pulled the curtains. Then took it happily. I know you're still listening. Maybe I have to work hard. It's just a cook was watching him secretly. After 2 days in changing room, staff, sir, please tell me what is the fault. I'll tell Mr. Chicken. Desperately asked him, who is truthfully sitting without changing his clothes. They call him here. Staff, sir, please try to understand. He's working on something. He'll not come. You are forgetting his. It's also his. If the model find any mistake in design, of course it's responsible to look after that. Staff, which mistake you're talking about? It's perfectly fine. You're so I think I'm lying. Staff, no, I don't mean that. Fine, I'm calling him. He said thing was in. Jungkook was just tuning out, but he gets startled when someone knocks on the door. JK, come in. Staff, sir should get spot. Jake looked at him closely. Why? What happened? Staff signed. Everyone is ready, but Mr. V, I mean Kim Tae-hyung, still didn't get ready. Listening to his name, Jake's face changed. And why is that? I don't know. He said some mistake in design. What? Which mistake? I don't know. So please come with me. Jake signed and he don't face him again, but he don't have any other choice again. JK come to changing rooms and seeing JK things get happy. JK, what is the problem? You can tell me now. Sitting excited. Who is she? Asked the girl who behind JK. Oh, I'm Mr. James' secretary, Ji. You can go from here. JK, she is my secretary. Of course, she'll stay here, not understanding that how this man can change. Happy to see this. They know I'll not tell anything until she go. JK look at him, found yes, sheila seriously, but why isn't it the one who broke up? JK, AJ, just wait for outside. She nodded and left. JK, you can tell me now. They hugged him shortly. Stand there processing everything. Mr. Kim, what are you doing? Tried to push it. Stop calling me Mr. Kim. Call me Tae or Hyung. JK. Why are you making everything difficult for me? Said in mind. JK, please leave me. If someone saw us like that, they will misunderstood. He tried to not to shudder at the skinship is really close. I don't care now. Let them think whatever they want. He said, closing his eyes, feeling the warmth after many years. JK, you are an idol. He said and bitterly. I know you're angry, but please let me explain everything. Finally, JK pulled out, little forceful and standing distance. Everything was a limit, Mr. V. He said, pressing the word they. Were you calling me this name? He asked in sad voice. You are the one who make me like this. They. But you know everything why I... JK, enough of this. I don't think you have a problem in clothes. Please get ready, it's getting late. He said and left. They sat on the couch, pulling his hair frustratingly. Where is his true bond? He said, get ready. Goes to the other members who is waiting for him. He come to the garden area where everyone was present. What happened? Did you both patch up? They sadly shook his head. You know what? But didn't you talk with him properly? He is not ready to talk with me. So I think he needs more time. Hope how much our shoot is going to end this 2 days. And he's also right. But what can you do when he's not ready to listen? And Just 2 days passed. They tried his best to talk with Jung, but he always ignored him and said something which made him sad. But he didn't give up. Today is the last day, so he thought today anyhow he'll talk with him. It was their company's success party. Mr. Kim leave me. He stumbled when they just dragged him out the halfway. What was that? He's angry tone. What? Your secretary was flirting with you and you just silent even if you smile at her. Basically, he just wanted to make them jealous. Otherwise, AJ don't have this much bigger guts to flirt with him. JK, so what? What's your problem with this? Of course I have problem. You're my boyfriend. JK, we are already over. No, you're not. At last he shouted. He just can't take on anymore. JK, then why did you leave me? Did I ask you to do that? He also shouted. He just can't take this anymore. This year's anger pain is eating him from inside. They, you know what? You know what? Why? Yeah, I know. I know because you're thinking about your band members, your fans, and what about me, huh? Gave me his collar. I was nothing to you. Just so much happy with your new life, enjoying and fucking around. Then Forrest gave his shoulder. You think I was enjoying around the world? Did you really think this cheap of me? Yes, I think. Who knows how many girls? Shut up, Junko, just shut up. You don't know anything. He shouted in glossy eyes. You don't know anything, said Will, stepping back. His face expression was hard. He's not like this, just like Jungkook is telling him. He never thought of such someone yet in his wildest dream too. His mind, heart, both of them was only on them, and that was Jungkook only. His heart break when Jungkook caught telling his things. There is nothing left to explain if we are free, he said, and Jackie looked up just to see the despairing figure. He don't want to pay this to him. It just is anger who burst out. He knows Taehyung is not like that, but how can he ignore this bunch of dating rumors against Taehyung? Why did you do that? Listening to this voice, JK turned around just to see Jean and Jimmy standing in disappointed voice. JK, you don't have any rights to ask me anything. Jimmy, oh really? Then you also don't have any rights to point finger on my friend character when you don't know anything about him. JK, you don't have to tell me, I know everything. Jimmy, no you don't. Let me tell you. Jimmy, please. Jimmy, no, let me tell him how much wrong he is. You think he was happy, huh? Did you even know how much he suffered just to save your and his relationship? Do you even know how much our manager tortured him just to talk with you? You think he didn't call you that enjoying his life? No, he is pressured. He is pressured by company policy that he can't date or even talk with anyone until his 3 years contract complete. His phone was also not with him. He have to practice more because of this. The torture get more when you get to know that it was a boy. He's a kid that gets afraid of their company reputation, and this the reason he have to break up with you badly. Isn't it? Already sent you letters about this, but still you think cheap of things about him. Jungkook was shocked to listen everything and drown in guiltiness. Letters you're talking about? He is hiccuping because of crying. He sent you lots of letters, but you are the one who didn't reply for any of them. JK, what are you talking about? I didn't receive any letter. He said confidently it's true, but he didn't receive anything. Who did the conference? Tell me about your opinion.